Welcome to Mindanao, the Philippines' second largest island and the land of promise.
I'm Joy.
And I'm Jade, and together we are going to take you to a gastronomical journey to explore the different flavors of South Philippines. And today we are going to prepare the favorite recipes of the region, including the creamy coconut milk, the abundant cassava leaves, the nourishing tropical squash, and of course the refreshing cucumber and watermelon. You will want to come visit us soon. So how about it? Let's try this. For our main course, we have a recipe that comes all the way to the south of the country, Sultan Kudarat. Okay, so that has a Muslim ring to it because it is mostly a Muslim place here in Mindanao. And what's our recipe here called? It's Sultan Kudarat Delight, and our main ingredient, Ma'am Joy?
Sultan Kudarat Delight. We named this recipe as a salute to the Philippines' most powerful sultan in history, Muhammad Dipatuan Kudarat. At the time when the Spaniards have already colonized the northern islands, Luzon and Visayas, Sultan Kudarat relentlessly fended off the Spaniards from advancing into their goal of ruling Mindanao by winning multiple battles against them, as well as through his successful alliances with neighboring sultanates of Sulu, Brunei, Indonesia, and Malaysia, and rallying together the other local leaders of the island to stand up to the colonizers. A fearless warrior, a shrewd statesman, and master strategists like Sultan Kudarat would have enjoyed a hearty meal after a long day at work with this dish from the leaves of the abundant cassava, softened in rich coconut milk. A delightful treat fit for a leader considered as God's shadow.
We have an optional ingredient here for those who love that spicy feel, chili, and of course, coconut milk. Coconut milk is rich in fat, but it's actually no cholesterol, and it can even give you or stimulate weight loss according to experts. So it's a great addition, and especially it will give you that creamy, nice feel in your tongue. Okay, so what do we do with our leaves, ma'am? Okay, we are going to chop the cassava leaves. And then we put rock salts and mix thoroughly and allow the salt to draw out the liquid from the leaves, and then we take out the leaves, and then you can throw away that liquid part because that could be the toxic part. That's why it's not advisable to eat cassava leaves raw. So that is what we're gonna do so that we would not have some adverse effect in eating our cassava leaves. So that step is very important for your safety. And then after we chop the leaves and throw away the liquid, we're going to mix all these spices, our onions, ginger, garlic, tomatoes. We mix it up in a pot, and then we're going to put it on over the flame and put in our coconut milk. Alright, so we pureed our coconut flesh twice, and this is the second one, which is thinner than the first one. Okay, we're gonna place it over our mixture there. Alright, we've put in 2 cups of that second puree from our coconut, and we need to let it bring to a boil until it will absorb all of our coconut milk. Only then we're going to add the first puree of our coconut. And we've already put salt here, so that depends on your preference. So if you want lesser salt, that's fine. And we can also put in our chili. It will take about 30 minutes to bring this to a boil until finally it will absorb all its liquid. So very slowly, we're going to do that. Okay, since coconut milk is thicker than water, it is necessary to mix your pot every now and then to avoid your vegetables from sticking to the pot. Now after 30 minutes, our pot has sufficiently dried up from our second coconut milk, and so here we're ready to put in the first and much thicker coconut milk. After 30 minutes, once the pot has already dried up, we are going to put in the first puree of our coconut because it's much thicker, and this will give our leaves an even creamier texture to it. Our southern tribes also love salads, but this one we have named it from one of the barangays or places in Sultan Kudarat, also in South Philippines. So this one, we call it Bay Saripinang salad.
Bay Saripinang salad. Bay is an Islamic or Mindanaoan indigenous people's address to a female tribal leader, and Saripinang was one such lady. Bay Saripinang is now the name of a locality here in the south, and this recipe, which features an indigenous cooking technique. Bay Saripinang is one of the barangays in this area that has extensive plantations for banana export. That's why this recipe makes use of banana hearts for a savory and truly appetizing salad.
For this recipe, Ma'am Joy grilled 3 banana blossoms. And after she was done in charcoal grilling these banana blossoms or banana hearts, it would look as if we have grilled a certain chunk of tuna. But it's not. It's banana blossom, it's banana heart, and it looks very nice with all these charcoal. And we're going to take out this charcoal, remove them from our banana heart until we've had only the flesh. And here, Ma'am Joy chopped it up and mixed it up with rock salts. Yes, mix thoroughly, and the liquid that will come out from that, she's going to get rid of. Okay, there she goes, squeezing them out to remove the liquid. So we're gonna slice this up because this is what's going to compose the majority of our dressing. And you can also put in chili here if you want that spicy feel. We are once again going to make use of coconut milk, freshly squeezed coconut milk. So this will be a salad that will give you some good fats and some vitamins and antioxidants and lots of texture and protein and fiber to make you have that a filling sensation when you have your meal. Made our main course and our salad, and it's time for our soup. And we've called it Valley in South Cotabato. It's called Allah Valley. Allah is the Arabic name for God, and so this is essentially called God's Valley. So this is where the recipe comes from because they love mung beans, and we've added tropical squash.
Allah Valley Soup. Allah is the Arabic for God, and this valley has a river running through it. The water in this area is vital for supplying the irrigation system of some 16,000 hectares of rice fields. A watershed development project here in recent years saw the land a flourishing green again after decades of denudation. To celebrate this fluid victory, we came up with this recipe, which includes a little bit more liquid in your meal, with a rich current of protein and beta-carotene, among others.
And so we are going to steam the squash for a few minutes, about 15 minutes. And of course, we've also boiled our mung beans. And we're going to blend this up together with our ginger, garlic, salt, and later our topping is our onion chives. We're going to blend it for a smooth texture to complement our salad and our main course.